we've just ticked off another huge mile on site. We've installed our front door. And like almost everything on this build, it didn't go to plan. Ooh. But because we shopped local, it was super easy to resolve, and I was eventually able to carry Nicole across the threshold. Click my fingers, and there's gonna be a front door. I'm actually really excited about it. It's a huge thing for every house. The front door is where you go from being in the world to in your safe space. And we have a huge big plasma door getting installed today. Raph surprised me this morning and said, bro, I'm gonna install the door today. Pumped, so pumped. Here's installing a front door and chit chat from Raph and Kieran.
Do you want to get that stuff? No?
Nice haircut, man. Why do we go for the fringe forward? Woo! Looking sharp.
There's Kieran in his natural habitat.
Shut up.
Job, mate. First year job, just keep sweeping.
Mate, I've built this whole house, mate.
Have you? We've just got a door going in here, so I'm packing at the bottom of the door. Packer's there, I still need to put one up the top. We've got about a mil gap to be able to slide our door in, and then I've got a laser set up at 100 mil offset.
Brand new. Woohoo! It's brand new.
Don't drop that one, Kieran.
I can't believe it. Yeah, mate, that's funny, eh? I'll drop you. Not that guy. Your daughter's a fit.
I'll tell you what it is. I swear to God, man.
I swear to God, on my mother's life, it's 1384.
1384.
1484.
I swear to God, man. I'll use these little kid ones.
They're not fitting on your head. No way!
Snapped it.
No!
The bugle bit's fine, it's your extension that's a bit. Show that to the camera. Do you not have like just a long bugle bit?
Yeah, shot rat. This guy. An idiot.
Sorry, Kieran. Sorry, not sorry. So we're at this point here where we're trying to put our wands bar in because we've got the insulating foam on our slab. Whenever we screw it up, it's pushing into the foam too much. We've cut this section of foam out so we can get back into our slab. Now we're just going to make a timber piece that goes in there, and then we can bolt that into the concrete and then just screw our wands bar into that, and we'll be happy.
Boom.
Boom, boom.
What a mug.
Chill out. What is it? 40. 45? Got 43. What's the average? 40. 40 and then by whatever depth that is. There we go, we've got our fillet in now, so we can put our wands bar on there. Just like that. And we'll be happy.
Yo, if you're loving these updates, can I ask you just to go ahead and click subscribe? Honestly, it really does encourage us to keep doing this.
This one here's the dyno drill. We're using it to drill into our concrete slab with a masonry bit on the end. And the reason we've done that is because we've got the foam on the outside of our slab. Whenever we're putting our wands bar in, the screws are pulling the wands bar too far in. So we've made a timber fillet up and we've cut the foam out. So now we can just screw straight onto that timber fillet and it won't have that effect of pulling into the foam. So once that's done, we can put the front door in and then we'll be able to see what it looks like with the front door.
Do you want to hold that wrap in the middle?
Yeah. Put these on.
Let's try that.
If it's still pulling down, we might have to put some DPC behind it. We'll just tack it in there for now and we'll get the front door in and we can do it later. But that's all good for now. So you can see the angle that we've got there. We'll either just have to put another screw at the top of the wands bar or just pack out the back of it so it pulls itself flat, I suppose you could say. We'll just pack it and then it'll be fine. But we'll get the front door in now, so we'll just clean this area up a bit, Kieran, and then we'll get the door in. Hopefully it fits nicely. So we'll go outside like that, and then we'll spin it, and then we'll put it in. All right, you ready?
Got a step, second step. Should we lay it flat now?
Yeah.
Okay, corner each. Kieran, you're in that top. So you guys need to go inside. Take the weight. All you need to do is guide it. Just remember, from this point onwards, it can't fall inside. So if you need a break, we can rest it on the Macrocarpa step.
Get your corner outside, Oliver. Yeah.
We can rest it there for a second. Okay, everyone take a break and a breath. Okay, last move.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Hopefully ref's packing's good. Yeah, I'll try to push it over.
We're in? No, Ref, you're inside.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Push that top right corner in.
We might need, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm in.
I'm in.
Woo!
Yeah. Whew. Right, you run inside, Ref.
Yeah.
And send Oliver outside.
Sweet. What?
Oliver, all you need to do now.
Just hold it.
Yeah, it can't fall that way and it can't go down, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you just need to have a hand on it. It doesn't have to be heaps of pressure, just have a hand on.
Yeah. Alright, are you guys ready?
Do you want me to look at it?
Yeah, I want it to lift and...
Want to know more about the building process? You're in the right place because Nicole and I know loads. It doesn't have to be scary. We've learnt a lot along the way. Sign up to the form below and we'll give you our top tips on kicking off your new build.
Yeah. Alright, are you guys ready? Yeah, I want it to lift and the bottom to come in. Yeah, what? We'll just tack a screw there.
Is that sitting on it?
Yeah,
Hold
we're
it
sitting
up,
on our
Oliver.
packers. It almost...
Oh yeah, it's on the wands bar.
Yeah.
It can't go any further. It's being fouled by the packer. Have we got a weatherboard off? Can't so it actually wants to come out 5 mils, Raf.
It does, alright.
Yeah, top tip, don't run your weatherboard this way because there could be a little hump or variation. The boys have buzzed this, so it's mint. Good work, Kieran. But even though it's a vertical weatherboard, run it horizontally so that you're getting this whole run in there. So it needs to come out 3 mils.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, probably 1 more mil. Yeah, perfect. Do the same on that side, Kieran. And then we do the same at the top. And then Oliver and I will go back to work. Well, I'm actually off to my mate's wedding. Top.
Plumb is showing it needs to go out about 1 mil at the top.
Yeah. If you get that other corner in, you and Kieran can muck around with that.
Yeah. Bottom corner.
Well, no, top's good now. There.
Top's good.
Babe, this door's huge. That's debatable. I thought it was perfect size. Nah, Swedish and larger, you reckon? Can you leave those jokes out the front door, please? This is a respectable building site. We have supermodels working here. Right, rafter.
Yeah.
I'm on bottom left.
Yeah.
I'm on bottom left, which would be your bottom right.
Yeah.
And it needs to come out. Ooh. That's me.
That's you.
That's me, son. Good work on the battens, Kieran. You've smashed this front face. Have you got the J mold ready to go?
How's the top? Plum's showing it wants to come out.
There. Far out. See this huge. Yeah, nice.
That's good.
Epic. Right. Yeah. Let's do the honors. Oh, can you record this?
Yeah, gotcha.
Do you want me to unlock it?
Yeah.
I'll just get a screw here quick.
Welcome to that build up there. Nah, you locked it.
All right, try that.
This is actually what happens every video. Okay. Oh, it's locked. Where's
Wait.
the keys, babe?
Try
They're in
that.
your drawer. So is this bottom barrel got a lock on it?
Yeah, I've unlocked it.
Okay, it's the 3-pin thing. Babe, can you ring Brad and ask, is there anything we need to take out before we open it for the first time?
There is a small rubber at the bottom of the door here.
Small rubber, and she said it could be bigger. Yeah, that's fine. Is it the 3-point locking system? The anti-climax is real. Okay, babe, can you ring Brad? Have you got the phone out?
The slip itself and the lock on the inside, is the slip freely turning? Can you hear it activating the tongue inside?
Nah, it can't turn. It freely turns to the left. It can't freely turn to the right. It like hits something.
I'll get Steve. He is not here today, sorry, so it's not going to be till next week.
Just do it Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Well, we have to take it out. The boys are going to clad this wall. Well, come Monday. Babe, our front door's in.
Yay.
Are you glad we took out the side windows?
Yeah.
Real good decision, eh?
Yeah, looks better.
When you have someone very important in your life, you carry them across the threshold. So jump on.
Fun. Woohoo!
Woo! It is epic. It was a good decision.
Yeah,
You made a good choice.
thank you.
Shout out Westview, and how cool that this is the second time you have been a part of my YouTube house. And not sponsored at all, chose them because they're local, because of their service, because of their attention to detail. And case in point, when something's not quite right, which is super normal, they're here just like that. Thank you so much. Appreciate our front door.
Love it.
I'll carry you through next time we get married.
Next time.
Yeah, so don't divorce me. Right, let's go. Thanks so much.
With two hands you can deactivate the rods easy, but
Yeah.
it needs to be freely operable with one hand.
Yeah. I think it was at the point where we were just like, if we force it, are we going to stuff it up? Hey, on that, where do we put the door stop? Because what happens here? Do we put it like right on the floor just there?
Depends where you want it to open to essentially, because doing that means you're limiting the opening. So ideally you have it somewhere like, I know it's in the middle of the room, but having it somewhere like there means that this doesn't come any further into the opening. So as soon as you start going like that, you see how this starts to come.
Hey, look at that, it's real cool. It pretty much lines up with the edge of that library window.
It's so cool.
Yeah. That's the thing, you're going to be like, well, we're going to be like, welcome to that build up there, come on in guys. And then you come through and boom, you've got the view. Not this view, that view. It glides so well, eh?
Oh, they're awesome doors.
Like, this is better than putting it on hinges, eh?
Oh yeah, 100%. You literally can't put a door that size on hinges.
Yeah.
They would just scuttle that straight away.
Yeah.
You helped us kind of work out the proportions, eh?
Yep.
And then the next thing we did is we mocked it up, which was super important for you and I, eh?
Yeah, but I think like the biggest thing that Brad helped us with was like if you're going to have the windows are going to be flush, but your door isn't, so that's the look of it's going to be, and like that was like instantly like, nah, then the windows go.
Talking through it with you, we worked out if they've got through the gate at the top of the drive, we already know who they are. We've invited them.
You don't need to see them through the door.
Yeah, I think as well, getting rid of the windows meant the door was bigger.
Yeah.
But also meant that we're saving the view down here.
You feel more private in like this part of your house.
It does draw your eye to the door as well.
Yeah.
And you helped us work out all the rebate details. Nicole's actually currently thinking about doing cobblestones either side of the door.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
So then it's kind of like we've got this big landing pad in here. I'm thinking it should come to here, babe. Or be a minimum, it has to come to where the door, you have to be,
Yeah,
it has to come to there minimum.
Halfway this little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah, that works. I think you can see a natural line.
Yeah.
Man, it's like, and are you happy with the handle size? Perfect size.
Yeah, they swing nicely out.
One of the other things Brad helped us work through was we went round and round in circles with the digital lock versus standard, and you pointed out to us like that we were going for that sleek look.
Yeah.
Stoked that, like it kind of like just disappears.
Yeah. Yeah, like the handle is the piece that you're looking at rather than a code thing down here.
Yeah. Right, Raph, now that it opens, no more builders through that door. Shot, man.
Okay, just the height of it off the ground, you've got 20 mils.
Yeah.
What were you thinking for,
We were aiming for 18 from memory, but that's a bit tight.
I mean, you could easily crank that up 5 mils,
Yeah.
just to give you more clearance in the ground, so you can still have some decent flooring in here.
I think that would be, yeah. My only other idea was I was going to ground this out a little bit. I probably don't want to do that, but...
Oh, you could, because it's sitting down, you could take that up 5 or 10 mils almost. I mean, you've got like a 20 mil gap in the head, so you can easily take that up a bit.
Josh looks at Raph.
Yeah,
Raph
sweet.
nods his head, so
Yeah.
you should do this with the camera. Can we do that, Raph?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just give you a bit more clearance in the bottom. I mean,
I reckon that's a good idea. Like, because we can always, it's hard, it's easier to,
Just bring it up.
yeah. Well, I'm glad we didn't gung-ho it on Friday.
yeah. So 10 mil throughout or something.
Yeah, because it goes under the fire as well.
I mean, what it's stuck to can be out for kangaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit tight. Bit tight for that, so take it up a tad.
Yeah, and then we'll fill this bad boy.
Tile all the way up.
Need some blocking here. The next time with a beer.
Yeah. Well,
And then we'll be like, yeah, we'll do like, boom, we should do that.
Have a door shaft.
Yeah.